The City of Tshwane says the water services for residents of Refilwe are in the process of being restored. The city says there was an issue with service providers who have since been fired. Let's get a sense of what is happening. I'm joined by Kgosietsile Kgosiemang, the city's Human Settlements MMC. Kgosietsile, thanks so much for speaking to us. Just bring us up to speed with what progress you've made in water restoration.
Okay, no, thanks for the opportunity. Look, this issue came to my attention already yesterday, and then we started invoking an alternative plan. I'm told that the service provider whom we contracted to deliver water in that area somehow failed on their obligation to do so. I'm told they have subcontractors whom he didn't pay, and as a result, they downed the tools. On inquiry, we realized that the contractor himself, the main contractor, was paid, but he initially was claiming that he was not paid. So we made alternative arrangements already during the week. Unfortunately, the disgruntled subcontractors also sent back our alternate methods of providing water in Refilwe during the week. So as of last night, personally, I ensured that there is a service provider who was sent out there at least with the 4 trucks, each with 20,000 liters, just so that the resident can drink and enjoy water, since you know water is love for the night. 7 o'clock this morning, you can see I'm still feeling tired. The water trucks were dispatched, more than 10, but it's already dispatched by around 9 o'clock to fill up all the tanks in Refilwe. That's long and short of it. Thank you.
Now, how many people are we talking about that have been in fact impacted by this water shortage?
I'm told the approximate number is about 10,000 people who were impacted by this shortage of water.
Now, you said you picked up on this information yesterday. Reports that we're getting in is that this has been a problem for a while, certainly according to some of the residents.
Yeah. No, that is true. It has been a while because, yes, we did arrange for alternative delivery of water. Not only now, but it's been about a week or even 2 after we were aware about this. So I was of the opinion that this has been resolved, only to be told again yesterday that, look, the alternative arrangement that we made previously, they were undermined by the disgruntled subcontractors who sent them back with trucks full of water, claiming that they also needed to be paid by the main contractor, whom as a city we have already paid but failed to honor his obligation on his end to his subcontractors. It's a deal that the city doesn't entertain, that doesn't get into, but we are aware that contractors are having some subcontracts. So this area was impacted by the lack of payment to the subcontractors by the main contractor.
Now, the residents say they want running water, so they're happy that they have water now, but not particularly interested that they have to go to a tank, fill up. They would like running water. How much of a reality is this?
As a city, we also plan that we'll install the running water, but as you know, we are not a source of water. We've been told that from the source, the Mahali failure by the main source of water now to issue water. We are relying on it. So this is a temporary measure until the Lesotho Highlands, I'm told, the project has been fully completed. So in a nutshell, there is no capacity from Mahali's water to also afford the residents on that side of the city to enjoy the clean running water. So we'll have to wait for that project to be completed before we can initiate anything from the city side.
Now, we also understand that in Winterveld, north of Tshwane, there are similar problems with water supply. Are you aware of this?
Yes, I am aware of it, and then we've already, as we speak right now, initiated alternative means. I think it's an inconvenience of the festive season, where perhaps from a contractor side there are issues. But we do have contractors in our database who we can at any time, as and when required, call to say, can you please dispatch water in this area? And then they are also aware of the frequent intervals which they have to put in water in the tankers in the various communities. So even in this case, we're also saying it is the same issue. We're still resolving it. Those who fail to honor our contractual obligation, of course, will come very hard on them. So as we speak right now, we're making alternative means.
Okay, final question. You've fired a supplier for failing to deliver water. Will you be getting your money back from the supplier that you'd already prepaid?
We don't do prepayments. We pay on a submission of invoice. So it's just that we have a contractual obligation, with a contractual agreement with various service providers as a city for a certain period of time, where after delivery of the water, they can then submit their invoice, then we pay based on their deliveries. So in this case, there is no prepayment that has been done at all up to so far.
Okay, I appreciate your time this afternoon. Kgosietsile, Kgosiemang.